here on the channel that talk the most SHIT. I gotta get to y'all live, close and direct, man. So, they say, uh, Trump said he is going to pardon. Suge Knight say Trump is going to pardon P. Diddy if P. Diddy is found guilty of these charges. Now, I know it was a lot of controversy. People was mad at me. They was saying, you taking Puff Daddy's side. He did this and that and the third to kids. He did this, he did that. I don't know about none of that. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. I'm not taking nobody's side at this point. All I'm saying is the things that Diddy is guilty of, they don't have him in court on. They need to put him in court on the things that he's actually guilty of, because a racketeering is not the one. So if people are saying that he's a pedophile, people are saying that he did this or he did that, charge him with those crimes. Because y'all giving him too much credit. Diddy ain't some type of mafia boss, some type of gangster. He's none of those things. So if y'all want to charge him with something, go charge him for what he actually did. Charge him for who he actually is. He's a freak. Diddy is a freak. And it's not a secret. It's not a secret that this man is a stone cold freak. So let's charge him with the charges that he should be charged with. Stop y'all charging this man with charges that he shouldn't be charged with. He shouldn't be charged of a RICO. Let's keep it all the way legit. So for the people sitting around talking about he made her do this, women are not as weak as y'all think they are. Let's get that understood. First and foremost, women are not weak as y'all think they are. And if a woman don't want to do something, the day and times we live in, she is going to say something about it. She's going to say something. She's not going to wait 10 years and an additional 2 years. She's not going to wait till she goes broke and she got no more money. She going to come out and say it right when it's going on. Even, let's just say, y'all, hypothetically speaking, if this came out 2 years after the relationship started. Let's say that, right? Then I could understand. Let's say that she came out a couple years and she said, you know what? I was willing to do this for this time being. I'm not happy no more. I don't like what you got going on. Why wait until your finances was in the shambles and then you come out and you want to sue this man? You release a book. You write a book and then you call him and say, hey, if you don't pay me X amount of dollars, I'm going to release this book. If she got $20 million for being a freak, Cassie got $20 million for being a freak. Everybody in the industry done hit them skins. You see what I'm saying? Paul says she got $20 million. I have no pity for her at all. She got 30. She got $30 million for accused. She blackmailed him, right? She goes out to blackmail him. So I don't doubt it. I feel like Trump is going to pardon him if they do find him guilty. Him and Trump best friends. They've been best friends for over 20 years, y'all. Y'all have to understand that, first and foremost. Now, I'm not riding with him. I'm not saying, hey, man, Diddy is innocent of all charges. I'm not saying it. I'm saying what they have him on trial for is the complete opposite. Is the complete opposite of what he's in jail for. They say he should be in jail for a RICO. You know what I'm saying? They say he should be in jail for a RICO. He shouldn't be in jail for no RICO. He should be in jail for, they saying it's sex trafficking. I don't know. All I'm saying is none of the evidence points at the reason they have that man incarcerated. Lock him up and charge him for the things he's supposed to be charged with. Because at this point, he should be in jail for domestic battery. He should be in jail for domestic battery. That's what we're talking about. He should be in jail for domestic battery. Not in jail for a RICO like he's a mob boss. They messed up when they gave him the RICO charge. I'm telling y'all now, y'all. All of them are petty. He shouldn't. I'm telling y'all. Those are the charges that y'all should be booking him on. Not a RICO. Who the hell they think Diddy is? Why is y'all booking this man on a RICO? Like he ordering hits and doing this and doing that, and he got all this gangster shit going on. None of this is, they don't have none of this on file. They don't have none of this on file that he's this type of person. Oh, man. They said domestic battery, baby oil, plus forced butt sex for money equals Diddy. Free Diddy. Free P. Diddy. I'm saying free P. Diddy on the charges they got him on. And go charge that man for what he really supposed to be in there on. They say he was going state to state. Y'all, let's be honest, y'all. Be honest, y'all. The way this trial is looking right now, y'all, I'm not taking nobody's sides. I'm just saying I don't see a RICO. If you see it, how many of y'all see a RICO? Hey, y'all double tap the screen, share the live. That's all we want to know. Where's the RICO? That's all we want to know. Where is the RICO? Because everybody that they bringing on stand is talking about that they did what they wanted to do willingly. It was consensual. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no RICO. I don't see no RICO, y'all. I see that he should have been charged for domestic violence and battery. I see he should have been charged for that. I just don't see that this man should be in jail on a RICO charge. I don't see it. I don't see it. They screwed up, y'all. They screwed up on this Diddy trial. And the fact that they screwed up, he gonna beat the charge and then he gonna lawyer all the way up for real this time. And he gonna make sure that they don't come back. They keep saying, listen to me. Cassie was abused. She was domestic. She was hit physically. Women are not as weak as y'all think they are. They will speak out and say something. Y'all trying to make it seem as though, oh, women are just these weak creatures walking this earth that has no say-so in nothing. You know what I'm saying? That has no say-so in nothing. Like they gonna just let every man just run over them. At some point in time, them women start speaking out. This didn't happen for a couple of years, y'all. This happened for 10 years. And if that's the case, if you was abused so much, right? Why did you write a book and then have lawyers to call him and blackmail him and say, if you don't give me $30 million, I'm going to release this book? In that bucket. Under the sink. Why did you say it's all about? She wanted them M's. Y'all have to understand. You say Ron, she said she cheated on Ron with Liz. I couldn't see it, y'all. Damn, I couldn't see your comment. It's deeper than what everybody putting this out to be in the eyes of others, man. Cassie cheated on Ron Leslie and cheated on Ron Leslie with Diddy and cheated on Diddy with Kid Cudi, cheated on Cudi with her husband trainer, then cheated with Diddy again. Facts, my boy. Facts. So why is everybody feeling sorry for her? Why is everybody feeling sorry for Cassie? God, y'all gonna throw a pity party for Cassie? Go ahead, throw your pity parties for Cassie. Go ahead, feel sorry for her. She was just as much of a freak. She was just as much of a freak as everybody in that house was. Oh my God, man. Nah, I've been home 13 years, man. I've been home 13 years, J Mill. Hey, look. And I did 8 years, but I've been home 13 years. Yeah, I feel like Cassie not innocent as y'all think she is. Because basically, y'all trying to say that women are weak. And we know women are really strong individuals. It's no way in hell that woman would sit back and just allow something to happen for 10, 12, 15 years. It don't work like that. If that was the case, why didn't Cassie come out first and press charges? Why did she come out on a blackmail tip? Why does she have to take it to the point where she said, I'm going to blackmail this man for money? I'm going to blackmail him for money. Population, my boy. Yeah. Neighborhood, 9-0, Crip gang, man. Yeah, that was me. Texas, man. Yeah. Did all my time. Population, nigga. Yeah, close custody of the population, all that. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Say Diddy tested the weakness of that woman's. Look, y'all. They said Obama went to Diddy's parties. Women don't hop on a plane first class to see someone because they scared. Facts. Them women didn't come on that plane. Them women didn't hop on that plane to go see Diddy because they were scared of him. Them women didn't hop on that plane first class to go see Diddy because they were scared of him. They hopped on that plane because they knew they was going to get some money. It was going to be a freak fest going on and they could be their natural self in front of Diddy. Cassie chose to be with Diddy because she said, I'm a natural freak and I could be freaky as I want to be and I could be in a relationship. What better position was Cassie in? She was in a great position. Cassie was in a position so great that she could be an all-out freak and she can be married or in a relationship. She was in a situation, she dated Kid Cudi. He liked men. And did y'all see the lineup? Oh my God, did y'all see the lineup of men that she messed with? They showed us 14 different men that she had sex with. Did y'all see the lineup? Did y'all see the Cassie lineup? You understand me? Did y'all see the lineup of men that Cassie messed with? She was sleeping with the entire escort service, community service, raw and uncut. Y'all double tap that screen and share the live, y'all. Let's jump this live off right, y'all. Sores in her mouth along with piss. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my. Hey, Cassie loved every bit of what was going on. She got out of that situation. I think it was just a tough relationship. She got out of that relationship. She turns around. She starts going broke. So she writes a book and she threatened this man and say, I'm going to put this book out. I need $30 million. At the time, she only had $22,000 in her bank account. Hey, man. Her and her broke boyfriend sat up there and plotted on Diddy. We need some of that money. We need some of that money. She told Puffy how to pee in her mouth. She said, pee in her mouth slow. Ain't that what she said, y'all? She said, pee in her mouth slow. Now, we don't know what else Diddy did. All I'm saying is Cassie is not the victim in this case. We can say everybody else is a victim. Cassie is not a victim. Cassie is not a victim. Cassie is not a victim. We can say Diddy did all these things to all these other people, but Cassie is not the victim in this situation. Cassie is not the victim. Stop it. Just because she's a woman don't make her a victim, ladies. Y'all are not weak individuals. Women are not as weak as y'all try to make yourself out to be. She loved every minute of what was going on. To the eyes of the public, she was a freak. She got on stand. They had text messages showing she said she loved what was going on. She loved every minute of it. She set up some of the freak outs. She participated in them. She allowed men to do certain things to her. She picked the man that she wanted to lay down and sleep with. It's just opinions. Stop it. Stop giving this woman more credit than she deserved. All I'm saying is Diddy is not supposed to be locked up for racketeering. He should be locked up for being a freak. That's all we saying. We saying why is Diddy locked up for being a freak? We saying Diddy shouldn't be locked up for a racketeering. Diddy should be locked up for being a freak, man. He ain't made nobody lay down and have sex with him. He didn't make that happen. He did not make that happen. He didn't make y'all say nothing. You think all these women was hopping on these jets flying from state to state because they were scared for their life? And nobody else is taking the stand but close friends of Cassie. Nobody else is taking the stand but close friends of Cassie. Everybody else, ain't nobody took the stand that wasn't cool with Cassie. You understand me? Ain't nobody else took the stand that wasn't close friends with Cassie. Stop it. Nobody else has took the stand that wasn't close friends with Cassie. He said, being beaten is one thing, but sticking around for 10 years, she must like the money and the freaky parties. That's my whole thing. Why would you sit around for 10 years If you didn't like nothing, you mean to tell me you stuck around because you was just wanted to make him happy? She's a pretty woman. She could have got out of that situation a long time ago. Cassie did not want to get out of that situation, is what y'all fail to understand. Cassie loved everything that was going on. Now all of a sudden, she want to be the victim. You're not the victim. You're not the victim, Cassie. The victim of domestic violence, yes. But a freak? No, you been a freak. Man, y'all double tap that screen, y'all. We got 37 likes. Double tap that screen. Cassie, you was in it for the money, sweetheart. You sat back, you saw Carisha getting her money. She turned into a millionaire overnight. You couldn't deal with it because you had nothing, and he turned her into something overnight, and you couldn't deal with it. You couldn't deal with it. You couldn't deal with it. He turned Carisha into something overnight, and you couldn't deal with the fact that you had nothing. And that's when you and your boyfriend that you cheated on Diddy with, and everybody else around the world with, the whole escort service team members that you cheated on. You understand me? That's when it got crucial, and you said, I'm finna get some money out of him. He finna pay me. Y'all sit back and plotted with y'all broke. Y'all sat there, both of y'all broke, miserable selves, and y'all plotted. And y'all said, I'm finna tell him I want 10. He said 20. She said, I might as well get 30. And y'all sat and plotted on that man and got all that money up out that man, and he gave it to you. Said, well, that must be just about everybody because just about everybody showing up. Man, everybody looking at this as a ticket, as a payday. That's just like, if y'all can say that, let's just say this. Let's just be real, y'all. All them women that came forward in that R. Kelly case, I don't even think he knew half of them women. Get off the bullshit. Now, I am saying that R. Kelly was freaky. It was something wrong with him mentally. But come on, man. Everybody looking for a payday. Everybody can just jump out and say, yeah, I knew him too. Yeah, I knew him too. I was at his parties too. He messed over me too. Yeah, I knew. At this point, anybody can come out and say anything about Diddy, and people gonna believe it. Yeah, he did this to me. They gonna be like, we got another witness. At the end of the day, y'all, it's just alleged. If you don't have proof, you don't have a case. That's all I'm telling y'all. All y'all finna do is make him bigger than he's ever been. He's already been big all over the world. That man is gonna beat this case because they charged him with the wrong thing. That's all I'm saying. Y'all charged Diddy with the wrong thing. He gonna beat the case. He gonna walk free, and then y'all never gonna be able to find him ever again. The man is already a billionaire. How are you going to stop him? Where's Waldo, man? Don't listen to these suckers, man. Don't listen to him, man. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. See, this is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. You think women was hopping on them planes and going somewhere because they was scared for their life for over 20 years? Stop playing with me, man. You think women was hopping on them planes, going over there, you understand me, to go kick it with this man because they was scared for their life? No. The money was good, and they got to kick it with a billionaire and a bunch of other millionaires that they see on TV that they know they'll never get to sit around a day in their life. And they say, oh, man, yeah, I'm going to this party. Diddy gonna pay me to come party with him? Girl, it's opportunities. Girl, I can get an opportunity of a lifetime. Them women was coming to them parties looking for an opportunity. Them women was coming to them parties looking for an opportunity. Half the women across society want to be famous so damn bad they willing to do whatever it takes to be famous. They willing to do whatever it takes to be famous. They willing to come down, sit down with people. Look, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Suge Knight said it first. If they prosecute Diddy for this, knowing that it's the wrong charge that he's supposed to be in their own, Trump is going to pardon that man. They've been friends over 20 years. So while y'all sitting here, y'all just need somebody to be mad at and hate. You got to understand. Most of them women that was popping up at them Diddy parties, they was looking for an opportunity to get on. They was kicking it with all the... Just imagine as a woman, half of the women out here nowadays thoughts. Imagine as a woman that's in the club every day eating hammers for $20. You can go to a party where nothing but millionaires at. Women can go to a party of P. Diddy's with nothing but millionaires at, y'all, right? They can hang out with millionaires. They looking at this as an opportunity to be bigger than they've ever been. If they didn't know what they was getting themselves into, why were these same women going back for 10 plus years? You knew something then. Double tap that screen and share the live. You knew something then. Why did you go to these parties over and over and over and over and over and over and over? It's not about woman shaming. It's about what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. There's so many. All you got to do is look on the internet. Half of the women across society, they want to screw a nigga for a bag. They want to talk about how they bosses. They want to talk about how they can use a man to get this and use a man to get that. So what better way is it to put them in there and give them an opportunity to meet millionaires so they can do and get and say whatever they want? Stop it. It's not woman shaming. It's the truth. Share the live and double tap the screen, man. We ain't woman shaming nobody. We not putting nobody down. If you pay attention to the way the internet is raising young 304s from little kids. The internet is raising young women to be 304s as little kids. They hopping on live. Everything is about a twerk your ass. Everything is about a mess with a man for a bag. If he ain't got no money, we out of here. You understand what I'm saying? And so when they get older, all it does is get bigger. They get to a point where they start going to these house parties. They start going to kick it with millionaires. They start showing up at events where millionaires hang out at. Yeah, girl, I'm finna go over here to this spot right here. Them niggas be having that money over here. Women, these women, this is the way of the life. Everybody wants the quick, fast way to get to the top. Everybody wants the quick, fast way to get to the top. And what better way to do that is, I'm going to go kick it with these millionaires so I can see, can I get on? And I don't care what type of freaky stuff they got going on because I can be myself. Women are freakier than men most of the time. Let's be real. Let's be real. He said Diddy parties were OnlyFans before OnlyFans. That's a fact. Let's be real. What a better way to be a freak than to go somewhere where you can do drugs for free. You can be a freak for free. And you can get paid. And you can get paid. You know what? All these people that's downgrading Cassie, talking about how bad of a woman she is because she's a freak. Listen to me. Those are these righteous women that was raised up in the house of the Lord. Jesus Christ himself that was never introduced to nothing because half of these women out here willing to do whatever a man want to do. They freaky. They love it. They'll do whatever a man want to do. So you telling me Puff Daddy tell you to come to his house and kick it with him and he gonna pay you and it's gonna be some other millionaires there? You showing up. Stop it. You pull up. You stop, you pulling up. You going to them parties. You want to be a part of that scene. You want to be a freak. You want to be in and out of Cassie was a freak. Hey, can't no man make you a freak. You was a freak already. You was a freak already. If the whole entire world knew you was a freak before P. Diddy even got with you, because you made that phone call and you said, can you let her go and I'll be your main one and you don't have to get nobody else to have SEX with and do the freak outs with. I'll be her. Double tap that screen, y'all, if y'all rocking with the king. Double tap that screen. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. She says she want to be the only one. She want to be his right-hand freak. She wanted to be his right-hand freak. She wanted to be his right-hand freak, and that's exactly what she got. Double tap that screen if y'all rocking with the king. Make sure y'all subscribe, y'all. She wanted to be a freak. She loved every minute of what she had going on, and guess what? It got crucial when her and Diddy broke up, and she seen him with Carisha. She seen how he turned Carisha into a millionaire overnight. She didn't have to rap because them raps was trash. Her show actually BS. It's just the fact that P. Diddy was bagging it. It was on his network. That's what made it hot. All she did was get on there and talk about what the average female talk about anyways. Sex and bags. That's all she did. But her life was good. And Cassie said she got more than me. She got more than me. And she couldn't take it no more. She couldn't take it no more. And the fact that she couldn't take it no more, she said, I'm suing this man. I need 30 M's. She said, I'm getting 30 M's up out of P. Diddy. P. Diddy gonna give me some of that money. He wanna put her on. And then her boyfriend probably looked at her and said, damn, baby, why you ain't got nothing? She said, you know what? You right. I'm finna sue his ass. She said, I'm finna sue him. That was her husband. Where's Waldo? That was her husband. Her husband set the whole play up. Y'all double tap that screen and subscribe if you're rocking with the king, man. Her husband set the whole play up. Her husband said, you know what? I tell you what, baby, we need some money. I bet you if you tell him you finna put out a book, and if he don't give you some M's, we gonna sue him, and we gonna put everything out there. Come on, man. A woman follows a man's lead. She did that because of that man. That man did that to her. A woman follows a man's lead. If she sees any, everybody had done already ran through Cassie. Nobody wanted her. Everybody had already ran through Cassie. Nobody else wanted her. They only showed us 14 people that she slept with. Imagine how many people she slept with in 10 years. She was ran through. Diddy was over her. He needed a new one. He got rid of them. Imagine how many women Cassie done slept with. Imagine that, y'all. Oh my God, imagine how many women. How many men Diddy done? How many men have Cassie slept with? Let's keep it real. How many men have Cassie slept with, y'all? She had nobody. Nobody wanted her. She stuck to the man who actually wanted her. As I said before, and I'll say it again, Diddy should not be in jail for RICO. He should be in jail for FRICO in domestic violence. This is not about being you riding with the diddler. I'm not riding with nobody. Cassie needs to be on trial. Hell is you talking about? Tan Styles 1? Cassie needs to be on trial for all them lies, just like Megan Thee Stallion, horse mouth looking ass. She needs to be on trial. It's too many women out here lying. Megan Thee Stallion needs to be on trial. Kelsey needs to be on trial. Cassie needs to be on trial. It's a bunch of them need to be on trial for certain things. Double tap the screen and subscribe. A bunch of them women need to be on trial. Cassie most definitely need to be on trial because you know too much. You know what the police tell to niggas that snitch in the streets? They use them niggas up, and when they don't need them no more, they lock them up because you know too much information. How did you know all this information if you wasn't there doing the same thing? Why did Kelsey ask for immunity before she testified? Why did Cassie get on the stand and come in there crying? Because the district attorney sets up meetings with these people that's rocking with them that they gonna have on the stand, right? And they coach them. They coach them how they want them to be. They coach them. They coaching these women on how they want them to act. She come in there crying. You wasn't crying when you was asking for that $30 million. When he signed that check to you, you wasn't crying then. Double tap the screen and subscribe, y'all. You wasn't crying then. You wasn't crying when he gave you that 30 M's. I ain't defending Diddy. All I'm saying is what he's in jail for is not what he should be charged with. It's some whole other charges Diddy should be charged with. Not a racketeering. That's where they screwed up at. Shut up, Nikki. You sound ignorant. That woman needs to be on trial for lying. Because how is it that everything talking about stop, yeah, you know what? Shouldn't have been no 300 million. You a money hungry ass female. Shut up. You another one of them money hungry ass women. You just mad. They didn't charge him right. Them the wrong charges. Those are the wrong charges, idiot. I'm talking straight to you, Nikki. Shut up. Ignorant ass female. You make women look bad. Shut up. Broke ass. You make women look bad. You one of them women. Nah, Nikki, I'm just tired of you broke ass hoes thinking y'all can swindle niggas out of money. Don't matter. She ain't worth no 200 million. She got 70, 80 fucking bodies. Don't give her nothing. Get out of here, Nikki. She don't deserve nothing. She got 70, 80 bodies. She want to be treated like royalty. She should have just put her Carisha face on. Carisha came in there and said, I ain't going for that. This what type of female I am. Teresa from the streets, she kept it all the way gangster. Cassie went in there and said, you know what? You know what? Bye, Nikki. Everybody say bye, Nikki. Everybody say bye, Nikki. Get her ass out of here. Shit. That's a fact. Deuces, Nikki. Get up out of here. Now, this some real shit, y'all. Bye, Nikki. Get your ass out of here, fool. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Bye, Nikki. Everybody telling you to get your ass up out of here. That should tell you. Everybody hit that subscribe button, man. Double tap the screen, y'all. One time for the haters. One time for the haters. Get Nikki ass up out of here. She brought her ass over here. Nah, they ain't mad at you. We gonna make you famous today since you got a lot to say. You in my live. They calling you Karen and everything. You got 720-some people in here talking crazy to you. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't care nothing about that. All she want to do is get some money. That's all she want. This is all about money. Everybody share the live, subscribe, and double tap that screen, y'all. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, y'all. Let's get 300 likes in the chat, y'all. We got 600 people in here. 124 likes. Support costs nothing. All you got to do is double tap the screen. If you want me to read your comment out loud, write it in the super chat. Oh, we definitely going to get her up out of here. We definitely going to get her up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Cassie got some money now. Cassie got money now. We're gonna leave Nikki up in here so she can see me keep shining day in and day out. We're gonna leave her in here so she can see me keep doing what she wish she could do. See, you one of them people that scrolls TikTok, that you scroll YouTube and TikTok and you be thinking, how can I get me some followers? How can I get me some people to come watch me? How can I get people to like me? Don't nobody care about you. People sick of people like you. People sick. You know what? People get sick of people like you. Bye, Nikki. Nobody cares. Everybody in here telling you to get out of here. Bye. Nobody agrees with you because you trying to act like Cassie is innocent. CC. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, CC. Appreciate the super chat. That's a fact, man. I appreciate the support. Hey, I jumped off that. Bye, Nikki. Hey, people, we need you, man. See, one thing about a nigga out of DF Dub Metroplex, we don't care about none of that. Yeah, I appreciate you, CC. I appreciate the donations. Labora, yeah, Puerto Rican. That's a fact. Everybody else, if y'all rocking with me, man, y'all drop them super chats, man. Support the kid one time. I'm on my come up on YouTube, man. We already jumping over there on TikTok, man. We trying to get this YouTube jumping, man. So all donations will be well appreciated. They said Nikki broke with no motion. Whoa. Now, I ain't on here to bash women, but she came for me first. No, we saying that he did attack this woman, y'all. We saying he did attack this woman. He did attack her. But what they got him on trial for, he shouldn't be on trial for. Not a RICO. Y'all giving Diddy too much credit. Like he's just this killer. You understand what I'm saying? Stop it. Stop it. He shouldn't be on trial. They got Diddy on trial for the wrong thing, and I keep on telling y'all. It's only a DV case at this point. Y'all don't see. They say the jury was just sitting there like, what is y'all talking about? The jury like, what the fuck is going on? I ain't defending Diddy. I'm just saying the charges he need to be in there on, they don't got him in there on them. If y'all want me to read y'all messages out loud, man, y'all got to write it in the super chat, man. I ain't finna be, yeah. Well, none of it is proven. You know, none of everything that he said is nothing to prove because the judge even asked the prosecutor, you know, where's all this evidence for a RICO that y'all said y'all had? You know, at this point, that's what the judge want to know. Where's the proof? You know what I'm saying? That's what the judge want to know. Like I said, if y'all want me to read y'all chats, man, y'all need to write them in the super chat. I can't see them. Yeah, he needs to be locked up for different reasons, not a RICO, man. Callan said, what charge you think he should be on? He done a lot worse than what he's charged with. I think he should have went to jail for beating the shit out of Cassie. You understand me? Kicking her like she was a dog in the streets. I think that's just the start of it. When I was a young nigga, man, I used to think Diddy had something to do with Tupac and Biggie losing their life. I think he should be charged with that. You understand me? Stuff like that. But come on, man, that man ain't forced that woman to have sex with him. He didn't. That man did not force that woman, you understand, to have sex with all the men. She did what she wanted to do, and everybody there did as well. Why don't nobody got no proof that he was forcing her to do this? Anybody else? You want me to reach? Y'all got any questions? Type them in the super chat. You want me to read your chat out loud? Type it in the super chat. I just really don't understand. You know what people really don't understand is that in the depths of a RICO, what a RICO really consists of. That's all we saying. I don't think Cassie's a victim. I don't think she's a victim. I honestly don't think Cassie is a victim. She's not a victim. Hey, can I get everybody in here to share the live? Can I get everybody in here to please share the live, y'all? Everybody, please just hit that share button. Support costs nothing, man. Everybody hit that share button in here for me, y'all. Like I said, I think Diddy should be locked up. I think Diddy should be locked up for beating the shit out that woman on camera in front of everybody. Let me see. I just don't see it, y'all. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. You think that I can? Damn, Matt. I just seen your comment. It just went past. Again, if y'all want me to read y'all comment out loud, type it in the super chat, y'all. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The share button is the arrow at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't see no I don't feel like she I don't feel like, you know, that nobody was forced. Appreciate that words, Waldo. I appreciate the support, my guy. It doesn't matter, man. She got older with time. She could have, you know what I'm saying? She could have spoke out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if y'all want me to read y'all chat out loud, man, type it in the super chat. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, everybody got their own opinion. I feel like he should have been charged with something else. I don't see no RICO. If they really wanted Diddy, it's a number of things y'all could have got him on, but not a damn RICO. Get out of here. This ain't no damn John Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they made this whole case about domestic violence, man, and it shouldn't be about no domestic violence. This is something completely different than what we actually, what we actually see. You know what I'm saying? The share arrow is at the bottom of the screen, y'all. The share arrow is at the bottom of the screen on the right-hand side. All you got to do is hit share. I think... yeah. I don't know. Let's say... you're going to beat this case. No share button. Only a victim of domestic violence. That's it. It's a money grab. Everybody wants some money at this point. Everybody trying to eat. Everybody trying to figure out what they can get up out of Diddy. You see a billionaire, man, and you feel like even the people that been at the parties, all Diddy friends that was friends with him, that he was just recently taking pictures with, none of them people is around right now. Except for his right-hand man that he been friends with for 35 years. All the rest of them nowhere to be found, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Y'all the real MVP, man. I'm going to come back live in a little while, y'all. Y'all the truth, man. God bless y'all.